I'm so excited to record this video. Alright. Gotta get the microphone on. I got a new comment. Great video, man. Great value. Thanks. That's so nice. You look like an idiot with that micro in your hat, by the way. Cheers. What's up, guys? My name's Ethan. I'm a full-time clothing reseller. I'm going to show you what I sold this week. Alright, we're back for another week. Let me take a second. I want to thank you guys. It seems like not that long ago I just hit 1,000 subscribers, and I haven't really been paying attention, but now we're almost at like 1,800, so thank you so much for hitting the like button, doing whatever you guys do. If you are watching and you're not subscribed, if you could help me out to hit 2,000, I'd appreciate that. Like, it'd be fun. Why not? Anyways, so this week, this is not this week, for February 3rd through the 9th, that's what we're covering. Total sales of almost $2,500. Not bad. If I did $2,500 every single week for a whole year, that'd be $130,000. So not a bad pace for me. I am doing this all by myself. I don't have any employees or anything. So 52 items sold. One of the biggest numbers I'm always looking at is my average sales price. So $46 this week. I think that's down from last week, but it was super high last week. So let's go see what I actually sold. So this was a flawed item, but it is a Smart Wool sweater. There was a little hole in it. Smart Wool is a good brand to be on the lookout for. They mostly do like merino wool base layer items. You have to make sure you check them real well though. There's almost always holes in them, so you got to think about like why did this item end up at the thrift store. So it's either going to be shrunk or has holes usually. Tommy Bahama shirt. This is just a super basic reversible shirt. Sold for 17 bucks. Only paid $5 for it at a Goodwill. I don't make a habit out of picking things up for $5 to sell them for 17, but in this case there was like 10 of these all in the same size. So when I come across something like that, I'm thinking about the fact that, you know, the first listing is going to take me a normal amount of time. It's going to be like 2 to 3 minutes, but then the next 9 listings, all I'm doing is hitting like sell similar, putting my pictures in. I might have to like change the color in the title, but for the most part, the next 9 listings are only going to take me like 10 to 15 seconds. So that was the reason I picked up these shirts, because like my pay rate for the hour was good. My hourly rate, that's what I was trying to say. Lululemon shorts, super basic. These ones did have a style code on here. If you don't know, there's a website called Lulu Fanatics. I keep it on my my bar here. You can just search on the little search bar up here, whatever the style code is. It'll tell you what model you have. So the model number, it's going to be after the L. So it's always going to start with a W or an M, and then it goes until the letter S usually. This one ended at R. I've never seen that before. Usually it's an S, but this time it ended with R. Free Fly shorts. This is a brand I don't really pick up anymore. It used to be pretty good, but you know, as is reselling, things come and go. James Purse, I picked this up, I think it was like $5, so I just grabbed it. Didn't realize it was a women's hoodie. Still got lucky, sold it for 20 bucks. Alright, FootJoy. This is like a rain shirt, a little waterproof thing here. FootJoy stuff. This looks a little older judging by the tag, but look it up, especially if it's like one of the Dry Joys line. That's all the waterproof gear. So I call that a functional value if something like it has like, or utility value too. If someone like needs it for an activity, it's gonna hold value pretty well. So Twillery, some Twillery still does decent. These shirts are like $20 if you're lucky. Sell-through's not great, so this specific Twillery tag I wouldn't really be trying to pick up unless it was just like a plain white shirt, then maybe. But yeah, if I'm picking those up, they're super cheap. Got some old Lululemon shorts. Another thing that's just not doing great. It's just the basic like commission shorts. Not really moving for me anymore. Let me see if these were old or not. Okay, these ones are a little older. This is an older size dot for Lululemon. So when I see this, I'm a little bit more picky now. Let's see. I didn't even know I sold this. I remember picking this up, and it was only because Savers was doing like 40% off of women's clothes or something. So I went through like the whole women's clothing section, and I got like almost nothing. I was super sad. But I was trying to learn though. So I looked this up because it was kind of cool, but obviously not a ton of value. But if you see something like this, maybe you'll look twice. This is probably like $2 or $3. Let's see. This is not a great item, but don't just ignore Brooks Brothers just because the dress shirts aren't very good. So I looked this up because it has this Thomas Mason tag on it. That's what is it? It's like when there's like a Loro Piana tag on a blazer. It's like they're just using their fabrics. At least that's what I think is going on. Duluth pants, this is something I'm not picking up anymore. Like, they're just too thick and bulky for me to care about it. Like, they're kind of annoying, and they don't sell for a whole lot for the most part. This is a good item to know for the upcoming summers. You know, summer, it gets slow, it's harder to find stuff. So try to load up on your, like, the shorts, the activewear shorts knowledge. Saks, decent brand. Obviously, you're not making a killing, but they're going to be like $5 at the thrift, some for $20, $25. Let's see. I'm surprised these only sold for $25. Or no, I'm not. I thought these were silver tabs. My fault. Just some basic Levi's, but the 34 by 34 is a really interesting size. So, and they're kind of baggy, like wide leg. Let's see how wide these are. Yeah, 10 inches. Pretty baggy. So, I think I actually sold 2 pairs of these. Let's see. Some Duke shorts, nothing crazy, just good following. Dixon flannel, I think I got this at a Plato's for like $7. Is it women's? Yeah, I found a collection of like 14 women's Dixon flannels all at one store, so they're like $7 each. So, been letting those go for a bit. Oh, if you find a Dixon flannel, so normally there's a big old tag right here and it tells you what the style name is. So if you're like this one where the tag's cut out, so you see, even though this one's a pearl snap, if you go to like the sleeve cuffs, I don't know if I have a picture of the full thing, but it's like go look on the sleeve cuffs because there will be buttons on that as well. So I just looked on here, it says Dixon Flannel Co. Circle Pit. Circle Pit is the style code or the name or whatever. So a Rooster Teeth hoodie. So Rooster Teeth used to make like gaming content. It's like, I think there was like this big YouTube group or something. I didn't watch a whole lot of it, but I do remember them. So I looked this hoodie up just because I remembered Rooster Teeth. But what is that? $28. Not terrible. If you do find like video game promo hoodies though, definitely look those up. Some of those sell for crazy money. Let's see, Athleta. I'm not picking up a lot of Athleta, and I'm not even looking a lot of it up. I really only look it up if it has the style name right here for me, just so I don't have to go digging for it. But even if it doesn't have the style name there, they do have a style code. I can't tell you which one of these numbers it is off the top of my head. Just try them both. But it's good to know the style code is on that tag somewhere. Alright. Got a Nike Kentucky jersey. Yeah, I mean, just jersey. Look up jerseys, of course. Black Rifle Coffee Company. This one was kind of cool. I didn't realize they did this, but this is 95% bamboo, so not bad, not bad. I thought it was cool just because of the camo. I had never seen a hoodie at this point either, so $30 for that one, not bad. Let's see, this is a good shirt to be on the lookout for. Doesn't even have to be in this print. This is another little like bread and butter thing I'm looking for in the summertime. Dude, I do this every time. Every time I make my cover photo, this like close up, I forget to step back and get a full picture of the thing. It still sold for $30 though. But so this is an Orvis Tech chambray shirt. One of the biggest giveaways here is like this button. It has like the clear plastic coating on it. Actually, I think I have one in my death pile. Give me just a sec. Okay, I found it. Alright. So let me give you a close up of this button. Anyways, I don't think this is even going to show up. but the inside is like metal, and then there's just like clear plastic going around that. So every time I see that, the shirt has my attention now. And then let me check. Some Orvis stuff does have style codes. Yeah, not quite at the bottom, but darn close. So item something right here. I'm gonna look it up, just double check real quick. Yeah, they're calling these the Orvis Tech Work shirt. I guess we're saving the chambray just for the light blue ones. Makes sense. So let me put this back. But I picked these up for like $5. They sell around $20 usually, but since this one had the cool like dog print all over it, listed that a little bit higher. Sold for $30, and it sold pretty quick. Alright, we got a messed up hoodie. I didn't check this one super well when I bought it. It was $7. And I bought it because it was cool and it had a center swoosh. You can tell the purple's a little faded. I like that when it happens on like vintage stuff. It looks cool. I didn't notice that the sleeves were shredded though. I probably would have left it if I noticed that. But I already had it, so I was like, I might as well list it, right? Then it looked like someone walked through a thorn bush or something. I don't know what was going on. But I was surprised it still sold for $31 fairly fast. Peter Millar, a Summer Comfort, which I'm not picking up hardly ever, but this one had a really cool print on it. It had a bunch of billiards balls all over the place, so went ahead, picked that one up. I think it was $9, sold for $32, and it sold fast. Let's see, cool pants. Love me some cool pants. Let's see if I remembered. I did. So this is on the inside of one of the front pockets, so always check in there for the model name. If that's not there, there's like a little like care tag on the side that has style code if it's like on a newer pair. So check that too. Got some bird dogs. So if you are at like a Plato's Closet or Uptown Cheapskate, when you're flipping through, they put the brand name on the tag. So a lot of times if I don't feel like flipping, or like when they have like the double racks, a lot of the tags like above my head. I'm not trying to like look way up there to see what like the what brand the item is. So I'll just read like the tags. I'll read the brand names on all the price tags. And a lot of the times, Plato's Closet or Uptown Cheapskate, they don't know what Bird Dogs is. So they look in here at the tag and they just see the Boom. So they'll just put Boom as the brand name. So I found multiple pairs by looking at the tags and I see Boom written on the tag. So that's funny. $35. These ones aren't even lined. These are unlined pants. Still sold for $35. So nice. Never heard of this brand. It's Decidual, but you know, this neat print caught my eye. Looked it up. There was some good comps. Didn't see any for this exact print. I just took a shot, and it paid off. $35. CC Filson. So you'll notice this one. The person cut out the CC Filson tag for some reason, and I was feeling this shirt. I was like, this feels like really nice. So I was trying to look it up. I just looked up like Western Trim Fit Pearl Snap, and then when I was looking at the shirt, I noticed down here at the hem it had Filson embroidered in on it. So Goodwill had no clue what it was since there's no tag. So these were only $5 each, and we'll see later I got more than one shirt. So very cool. Cool jeans. I'm not gonna lie, I tried these on and I actually kind of liked them. I wore them on New Year's, so yeah, pretty cool. I don't know why I'm flipping through every picture, but cool Y2K jeans, real baggy, big embroidery. It's hard to go wrong with that. These are like $8, I think. So another CC Filson, same store, $5. Used the same listing, just went ahead. I think I used the same listing and I just upped the quantity on this one since they're all in the same condition. So if you don't look at hats, you need to learn some hats. One thing to look for, like if you see a hat with like these holes on the side, if it's like this teardrop shape, check it, make sure, see if it's a melon hat. Let me see if I have the logo on here. This is what their logo looks like. I got lucky, I found one new with tags. So I did have this golf tournament embroidery on it, but or logo, not even an embroidery. It took a little bit to sell, like probably a couple months, I think, but $40 for a hat, I'm gonna take that every time. So, got some silver jeans. I only pick up silver if it's new tags and it's the right price. So, I don't think I have any other silver in my store. $40 though, I'll take it. I know I got this at a Plato's. I don't know how much though. Travis Matthew jeans. I love when I find Travis Matthew jeans, which is not often, but I love it. I love it. I love it. Even with this little like pocket having this weird thing going on, these still sold for $39 and got a positive feedback. Very nice. Let's see, we got some kind of vintage Levi's. These like Y2K era, I think. Let's look. I'm guessing this is March of 2001, but new tags, pretty neat. And I love when the vintage jeans are a light wash. I love that. So, not necessarily for value. I like it for like my personal preference is a light wash. So, back patch looked pretty cool. $37. Vintage polo hoodie. This one had a thermal lining on the hood. Anytime there's a thermal lining on something, I put that in as a keyword. So this sold really fast if I remember right. $42. I think I paid up like $16 at a Goodwill, but it sold super fast. It's a good in-demand item. Oh, speaking of Goodwills, good finds, I have to show you this shirt. So it was the day after President's Day. It was snowy. No one wanted to leave the house, but since post office was already closed on Monday, it's like I had all these orders waiting. I was like, I gotta get to the post office. And there's a Goodwill right next to my post office, so I stopped in, of course. No one else is in the store, and this beautiful shirt was just waiting on the rack for me. Look at this thing. Beautiful. Little back hit, too. Oh. So awesome. Love it. $9. Close enough to my size, I'll wear it. It looked like it's worth around like 200-ish, I think. So, super good find. I was super happy I found it, and I got to show it off on my Instagram. So good. All right, some more vintage stuff here. Some like Y2K Tommy Hilfiger jeans, super baggy. I like when there's the loop, so I can put Carpenter in the title. Having a snack. And another CC Filson flannel. I think this is the last one. Should have been 4 of them. So actually there might be another one. But same thing, $5 and Goodwill. $45. These are Nike Tech sweatpants. This is what the red tag looks like. Sometimes it'll just be on the white hang tag, but same line. I just go in and I check the style code, just make sure it is Nike Tech stuff. So, but usually the big giveaway on these is like the whatever this like rubber thing is going around the zipper. So that's what I'm looking for. Got some more new tag Levi's. I picked these up because they were a crazy size. Here. I guess I can just look at my title, yeah. 35 by 36. I'm sitting here like trying to squint in at my screen, figure it out when it's right in front of my face. Here it is. Last CC Filson shirt. Look at that. I love that. Three sales off one listing. I love that. $45. Alright. As part of this sale, I think that this shirt sold because the video game Marvel Rivals has been doing well, and Spider-Man is a character that you can play in that game. If you are a Spider-Man main in Marvel Rivals, I hate you. So, just a basic, it's a Spider-Man like promo shirt for when the second movie came out, I guess. So, I assumed it was from 2004, since it says that on that tag there. So, $50. Crazy. I got so many lowballs on this. Like, I probably got an offer at least every other day. I think the highest offer I got was $25. Crazy. And then someone came along, bought it for full price. So, super cool. Columbia puffer. I usually don't find the turbo down stuff. It's really rare that I find one that actually says turbo down, but if you see this TD, that's what TD stands for turbo down. That's what that means. So And this one had a flaw. I totally forgot about this. Like, that sleeve cuff, it is separating. Like, stitching is gone. And this still sold super fast for $47. I don't remember what it would have been worth if it was in good condition, but super happy to get 47 out of a flawed jacket. Ooh, this is a good sleeper item here. Jane Barnes. Now, this one is new at tags, but I have sold Jane Barnes for almost $40 in pre-owned condition as well. Like, I don't know if these are, like, actually even meant to be men's shirts, but that's what everyone else is listing them as, too. So, of course, that's what I did. But just, like, really cool shirts. You can tell it's, like, got a little bit of a texture to it. Super cool. So, if you see one, like, you're looking for whatever, I don't know, don't just pass by it. Cause, like, when I see Jane Barnes, I'm just thinking it's some crap brand. I don't know anything about it, but yeah, I have sold it twice for good money. Alright. I don't know if this is, like, this good all the time or if it's just because it was almost a Super Bowl, but I sold this Jamal Charles jersey for, what is it, 52 bucks. Sold super fast too. This was only $5 at a Goodwill, and I was almost like, I remember grabbing it and I was like, it's like, I think I'll pick it up just because it's like Super Bowl time, but like, I don't know if it's actually a good item. And it's super hard to look up jerseys because there's so many like kids jerseys. It's really hard to sort those out, but I started paying attention when I was like looking through the comps. I was like, oh, like there's not actually any like men's ones available, and the couple like ones that are selling for good money are men's jerseys. So I went ahead and listed this for 52. It's kind of, I thought I was like on the high side, but it sold super fast. So very nice. Yeah, this was such a random item. I thought I picked this up at a Plato's Closet a long time ago, and it sat in my death pile for probably over a year. And it sat there because I didn't think it was any good. And then when I did list it, I don't know why, but I listed it for $60, and it sold like fairly fast. So super cool. I can't tell you what this brand is, what it's about. It felt like crap, honestly. It's like a thick puff print. You can tell it's cracking from being put in the dryer. Like the zippers are plastic. Like they didn't feel very good. But it is, the tag is cool. I guess it's some like sought after street brand, I guess, because they sold for $60. Found them at a Plato's Closet. I just looked it up because the tag was cool and I've never heard of it before. So I find a lot of stuff just by doing that. So don't pass up stuff just because you never heard of it, please. Polo Ralph Lauren camo cargos. I'm always looking up camo cargo shorts. Some of them are really good. Like vintage Abercrombie and Fitch ones, very good. Look out for those. So $35, and I think that's the second time I sold them too. I think they got returned before that. So, alright, this is a jacket I didn't think was going to be worth anything, but actually was pretty decent. It's a women's called the Always Effortless. I don't know. Like, all you have to do when you find Lulu is just look up the style code. Start at the W, end at the S. It's that easy. This surprised me. This is my first time selling Spider. So I looked this up because it felt super nice. Like, it felt like all the Arc'teryx jackets or like the Patagonia snowboarding jackets I've ever touched. It had the Gore-Tex here. Like, you can see like the seam tape up here. So I could tell this thing was like legit. I think it said something about a model name here. Oh yeah, it's style number right there. So super easy to look up. There wasn't a whole lot like available or sold though, so I think I had to guess on the price a little bit. I think I listed this for around 120 and $90. I'll take that. I think this was like $16 at a Goodwill. So, ooh, this one was good. I found this on a new rack at a Goodwill with so many other good things. I think one of the other ones is actually still coming up in this list, but this was $10 or something. Like, I think it's like 9 and some change. But Dixon flannel, like, obviously already starting off good. Then it's Snap-on Tools Dixon flannel, good. Apparently it was limited edition, and it's new at tags, super good. And then on top of that, is a 3XL. So like every single star possible aligned on this one. Sold for 99 bucks. So good. I love it. Let's see. Okay, I was wrong. But the other things I found on the rack with this Dixon flannel, I found 2 Patagonia Nano Puffs. One was a vest, the other was a half zip, I think. And then I found like a good Brooks Brothers vest. I think I sold that for 40 or 50 bucks. And then I'm trying to remember what the name of this brand was. I think it was Wellin. Let me look up Wellin real quick. It's a Huckberry brand. Well, that's not it. Damn, I'm so far off, even like the autocorrect can't help me. Huh. I wonder what it is. I'm looking at my solds, because I think I already sold it. Okay, it is Wellin, I just spelled it wrong. I feel like autocorrect should have caught that. You know? Like, I spell things right, and it's like, did you mean to search this? But then I actually need it to help me, and it doesn't help me. But, this is it. This is what, obviously, it wasn't, like, the best item on the rack. But I was super excited because I'd never found this brand before. So, Wellin, that's the brand. Decent brand, look out for it. Anyways, back to the sales. One last sale here. Honestly, I was really surprised that this sold for full price. But it's a big Echo Unlimited, like super, like pretty bright. I think the gold is like actually metallic on here. The $sign like zipper pull, crazy. But it was a 3XL, which for Y2K stuff, I want it to be like small, medium, large usually. So I was a little concerned about it being 3XL, but you know, there's no other ones available. So it's like, let me just list it high anyways, just in case. So yeah, Echo Unlimited stuff, don't sleep on it. Does pretty good with the like the Y2K boom that's going on right now. So last item I've got for you this week. Thank you so much for watching this week. If you liked the video, if you could please drop a like or subscribe, whatever. Send the video to your grandma. I would appreciate it greatly. I'll be back again next week with same video. What else do I got going on? I don't know. Whatever. I'll see you guys next week. Thanks.